Say something.
Hello, hello, hello.
Ask if they can hear you.
Hey, can you guys hear me in the chat?
Drop something in the chat. Yep.
Chris says he's gonna get an HDMI.
Do you still need it? No, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he says he's getting that right now. Just letting you know.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Hello, hello, hello.
It shows that. It shows it.
I see it.
You can hear it?
Mm-hmm. Look, talk.
Hey, yo. Okay. Then we're Gucci.
Oh, perfect.
See, but then it goes away. That's the thing.
Hey, Rain, can you hear me?
No, I see the slide.
Okay, cool. So the people with the Zoom link,
Okay,
just
so I mean, it's not.
if they respond, just make sure they have the YouTube link.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, because I know everyone's probably expecting a Zoom link, and then we switched it up to YouTube. Okay.
Okay, sir.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Rain. All right, bye. So like right now, hello, hello, mic check, mic check, mic check.
Yeah, she says she hears it. Hey, yo.
Oh,
You're live.
no, go ahead, go ahead. We're live, but you're good.
Happy birthday, brother.
Aww.
Guys, I wasn't lying. This is a birthday masterclass for sure. Just want to let you guys know. All right. Oh, we ain't making this up. Today's really my birthday. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it, man. Oof, look at that chocolatito right there. Strawberry, strawberry, strawberry.
How far is Chris?
He's on his way back.
Juarez.
Can people see me on YouTube already?
You
Okay.
got you have an HDMI cable?
We should have
I took this.
Up.
Okay.
one.
Yeah, but I think he's pulling up with it right now, so I think we're good.
Guys.
I
This-
got yours, but it for whatever reason it keeps turning off.
Like what? The audio?
No, like so if I unplug it and plug it in, it gets it here, but after like 2 seconds it just shuts off. So I'm
Try
like,
this one. Maybe this will work.
yeah, let's see.
Let's go. How many people do you see on YouTube? Just curious. What does it say?
18.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because we switched it to Zoom.
The chat is.
Awesome. Thank you for the birthday wishes.
It's not working.
No.
Dímelo.
Thank you.
Chris with the.
Yeah, just like it's good. Perfecto. Gracias.
Hey, restroom keys, bro.
Oh, they're in the office.
Or the corner.
Hey guys, those of you that are watching, I'm gonna promise you, I can promise you this. This mastermind, back to school mastermind, I can promise you it is not gonna be as good as Alex Ramosi. I can promise you that. 1000%.
We're good.
So if you guys don't know who that is, good. But go ahead.
We are ready to start.
Cool.
Boom.
So right now they can't see the screen, correct?
They can. If I do this, yes.
Okay, and then can they see me also?
You're in the top left.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you can see it, but we.
No, yeah, you could.
can see the slide.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I guess
he's
on
in
top
top
corner.
left.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Cool. It's good.
So, do you want? I'll keep this off for now, and then when you go to the slides, I'll switch to it.
Yeah.
So we're good. We're ready to go.
So no slides are showing right now, right?
Yeah, no slides are shown.
Okay.
What you see? Oh, actually, there is. There we go.
Okay.
And
But then we need a water.
3.
Oh yeah, please. Sorry. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
How's the volume? Can you guys hear okay?
Hey, give me a money emoji if you guys want to make some money on this mastermind. All right? Let me get a money emoji.
I see a money bag.
Let's go. If you were scheduled to be on Zoom, everything's going to go on YouTube Live. So everything's going to go on YouTube Live. And trust me, I'm going to be giving away a lot of stuff. At the end of the day, my birthday, I want to give back more to people, wake up more people, and appreciate everyone who showed up today. Not just on YouTube, but, in the office. Chris and Jazz, they're probably going to speak, and they don't even know yet, but they're going to do a little cameo. But who's ready? You guys ready? All right. You guys ready? Ready? All right, guys. Welcome back. Back to school mastermind. Everyone's going back to school. Everyone's getting the kids ready. Everyone's going back to college. So I'm like, hey, you know what? Let me do a back to school mastermind on my birthday, right? A lot of people are like, hey, it's your birthday. You should be relaxing. No. All right. I'm still uncomfortable. I'm not happy of where I'm at currently because I'm uncomfortable. I want more, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. I wasn't going to turn this into a spiritual thing, but every morning, for those of you that don't know, about 4 months ago, I suffered H. pylori. H. pylori is something pretty heavy that affects depression, affects high anxiety, panic attacks, and I went through that. And I didn't know what it was at the time, right? So when you don't know what you're going through, one thing, hey, I turned to God. So I became really spiritual. Never really read the Bible my whole life, and I went to Catholic school for a couple years. So I picked up the Bible, opened up the Bible, and just started reading. Hey, today is August 17th. Today was like Luke 16, chapter 19 to 31. And I was reading it this morning, and it said there was a rich man, and then there was a poor man. And the rich man, apparently in the verse, was going to hell. And the reason was because him being rich, he didn't give back, right? That's the whole thing I got from that Bible verse. And it's hard, right? Like, okay, rich should give you more access, but at the same time, you should have the opportunity to give more back without question, right? God blesses us, so hey, give more back. And the moment I gave more back, I noticed just God blessing me more. Okay, I might not have it, but hey, here you go. You have it better, right? And that's the key. Okay, so like I said, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I wasn't going to turn this spiritual, but I just wanted it was off my heart. Okay, so like I said, guys, welcome. Some of you guys, if you're watching me on Zoom, all right, everything is converted to YouTube Live, and we're gonna go ahead and start. And like I said, I'm gonna promise to give you an ROI on your investment of just sitting back with me for like an hour. We'll do like an hour 15, depending on how we go, and we'll go from there. All right, guys. So let me drop a money bag emoji, if you just want to make some money. Okay. I feel like everyone, wants more, right? Everyone wants more. Everyone's like, I just need an opportunity, or you're not liking your job, all right, for whatever reason. Okay, that's fine. Okay, there's always more out there. Okay, there's always more out there. But I want to share this. Okay, so today, all right, August 17, 1983, that's the day I was born. All right, can you do the slides? Sorry. All right, so that's me, created a little sperm cell right there equals 8/17/83. The lion, because I'm a Leo. So if you're a Leo, hey, drop that lion emoji. Okay. Ready? So let's go. Okay. So like I said, right, 3 things that you're gonna get from this webinar is an opportunity. One, an opportunity to make money with credit. All right, and then turn it into cash. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, you're going to get a 50 to 100 point jump on your credit if you execute on the information. Okay, credit's not just going to jump up itself. Okay, you have to apply what I'm sharing so you can get the 550 to 100 points and then benefit off it by getting credit and then turning it into cash. Okay, and number 3, a better understanding with credit. I feel like, yeah, you don't have to get geeky like, our team members and stuff, but you can know the basics. And if you know the basics, you'll never go broke because you know the basics. You know what you need to do, whether it's credit utilization, whether it's late payment and stuff like that. I'm going to cover all that in this webinar so you guys can take advantage of the information. All right, so those are the 3 things I promise you'll get. All right, just to reiterate real quick, opportunity to make money with credit. That's like no obligation, just throwing you an alley-oop so you can start implementing that. Okay?
Go live on your Instagram.
Live? Okay.
Tripod.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, I should have done that. Just put mentioned you and then go live and then tell everyone to go to YouTube live.
Yeah, if you can pin the link on there, that'd be cool.
Okay, so yeah, like I said, 3 opportunities, and they're right here in front of you guys. Okay, so 50 to 100 point jump and a better understanding of credit. Okay, how would it be if you get a $20,000 credit card? And I feel like a lot of people lack on the $20,000 credit card because I have so much credit. It doesn't faze me if it's an investment for the company. Like I'm swiping, right? Mainly if it's going to benefit the company and my team. Okay. Most people that struggle. Okay, cool. Sorry. This is important too. So we're good. Perfect. Most people that struggle with money, it's because they lack credit. They don't understand that credit is the power that's going to unlock more doors, right? If you have an opportunity and, hey, bro, it's $3,000 to go to this mastermind, or $3,000 to get in the room with so-and-so, and he's going to share something that we didn't know, do it, invest it. But most people don't have that, right? They're sitting on a $300 credit one, a $500 milestone, a $300 first premiere, and I was there. And that's what I'm going to cover with you guys, okay? So a lot of people, they want more. I want more, bro. I want a bigger house. I want a bigger car. I want a bigger, investment opportunity. Everybody wants more, right? What they don't realize is that more comes with sacrifice, okay? More comes with decision making. More comes with pressure, okay? That's more. You want more? That's what it costs. But they want it, but they don't really want it, okay? And you've probably been there looking at me, understand that part, okay? Like, oh, I want it, but then it had to take me to go through what I went through for me to finally lose weight, okay? Lost 100 pounds because I was going through something really, detrimental. I needed to, okay? Same thing with your credit. Some of you guys are like, I'm struggling with credit. Okay, I'm going to give you the tool so you can apply it. Once you apply it, use the credit to make you more money, okay? So do me a favor. Press a 1 in the chat if you don't like pressure. All right? Press a 1 in the chat if you don't like pressure. Okay? And I want you to think about this, okay? Pressure is a privilege, okay? Because you're under pressure, that's a privilege. That means you're doing something different, okay? You're out of the norm. Most people that don't have pressure, they're not doing anything. So consider that. Pressure is a privilege. I love to be under pressure, right? This webinar right here, this was pressure this morning, all right? But I love it, okay? All right, so let me take you guys back. I'll give you guys a little story about me so you guys know who I am. Snippet, okay? I was a USC community service officer, as you can see on the slide, okay? 1 second. Hey, the camera said it's dying, or no? Oh, that was on the slide. I think that was on the slide. Is it?
Yeah, it's your.
Oh, yeah.
But I plugged it in.
Plugged in?
Yeah.
Can I remove this? But this is connected to this.
It's connected to the clicker.
You can connect it.
This one. This one.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, cool. We're good. All right, so I was a community service officer at USC. Did it for 7 years. I was living check to check. Okay, I was highest I was getting was $30 an hour, but I was always working overtime. So in my eyes, I was like, hey man, I was making $50, $45 an hour. Realistically, I was only making like 30 and check to check. I didn't understand. I didn't have credit. That's a picture of me. They did a little interview about me because I was working and going to school, right? I was working from 9 o'clock at night to 6 in the morning, and I would go to school from 7 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon, okay? While all that time, I was learning e-commerce. I was learning how to make more money, right? I wasn't sleeping much, but I didn't really care. I was like, I wanted to get ahead. And most people are not willing to sacrifice anything, to get ahead, okay? Next. That's my ID right there, okay? Staff member. I was also a student, so I had bad credit, no passive income, living check to check, okay? So if you understand what I'm talking about, drop that one in the chat, right? Like I've been there, or I'm still there, okay? And that hurts until you find a way out, okay? For me, it was credit. All right, for you, it can be, life insurance. For you, it can be marketing. For you, it can be, videography. Whatever it is, okay? But for me, it was specifically credit, okay? All right, so I was going to school and just want to tie everything back to my grandma, okay? So it's a picture of me and my beautiful grandma. She passed away. I had my graduation, and she wasn't able to go to my graduation because she was in hospice, right? She had a few days before she passed. And when my grandma, Carmen Arbalou Macias, is for you, when she passed, that broke me, right? Because everyone, I was like her favorite grandson, okay? So that broke me, made me like, oh man, why? Kind of like, why grandma? Why can't you just see me being a little bit successful, which I wasn't, okay? And I went around, and to transport my grandma's body from here to Peru was $15,000. $15,000 that I did not have. I was like, 15,000? No. If I had the credit, right, I would have swiped it, no hesitation, because that was her dream, to get transported to Peru and get buried next to her mom, okay? Unfortunately, I couldn't come through, okay? I asked all family. I called. I said, hey, you guys got $50, $100 so we can collaborate? I got 3,000, and those 3,000 were going to go to my mortgage, okay? So that's all I had. Every family member said no, and it hurt me, okay? Because you're like, okay, you're trying to, I didn't start a GoFundMe because I didn't know that was an opportunity back then, but I was just trying to, reach out to my sources, family. Everyone said no, okay? I took, only had $3,000. I told my wife, and I said, babe, I never want to ask anybody, especially family, for money ever again, okay? I never want to ask for family ever again. Because they're like, you guys been there, right? You ask family for 100, 200, and then obviously they act like they gave you 5,000. It's like, hey, bro, you still, but it's true, right? When it comes to family and money, people get funny with it. Okay, so I was there. I didn't like it, and it kind of made me feel like I wasn't worthy, right? Like I'm asking family for money, and I couldn't fulfill, my grandma's wish. Okay. Fast forward, right? I just started investing in myself, right? Started going to masterminds, connected with some mentors, and it made me think, okay, cool. This is where I'm good at, right? Investing gets some money back. Investing gets some money back, right? Ideally, that's where you want to be at, right? Like you want to invest and get an ROI, return on investment. Okay, it could be $100, right? It could be $1,000, whatever it is. You want to just start investing and getting your mind shift. Where like, hey man, is this going to make me grow? And if it is, let's go. Okay. So I want to play a little game with you. Everyone know where's Waldo? Everybody know where's Waldo? Okay. So ChatGPT made this, right? Gold American Express card. And it's like, where's Waldo around there, right? Because I want to play a little game with you. Okay, I'm going to give you like 10, 15 seconds. Okay? I'll give you 10 seconds. Okay? So the next slide, I want you to find the credit card on the next slide. Okay? 10 seconds. All right? So you guys ready? All right, next slide's going to come through. All right, go. Where's the credit card? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Yes. We got one person that found it. Yesterday, Victor couldn't find it. No, but so yeah. Okay. So if you guys see it, credit card's right there. Okay. Credit card's right there. Okay. And you guys like, why the hell did he have a red convertible right there? So I want you guys to think about something. Okay. And if you found the card, you must be looking for credit, which means credit is around you and you know about it. If you didn't find the credit card, okay, then you're not really actively looking for it. Okay? And what I gathered is it's called the red car theory. You guys don't really realize how many red cars are out there because we're not looking for red cars. Okay? But once you actively seek it, okay, it's going to be there. Okay? Some things escape you, right? Some things you're not actively looking for. So credit in the past, it was there. I just wasn't looking for it. Okay? Luckily now I've been exposed to it. I know how it works. It can break you, but it can make you. Okay? So it's called the red car theory. Okay? Now, this is going to hurt some of you guys. You guys only look for credit when what? When you're being evicted, when you got to rent a place, when you need a new car, when it's time for a funeral, you need money, or you get fired. That's when you look for credit. Okay? That's when you guys look for credit. No, you need to be prepared. All right? You need to be prepared because you don't want to be at like, oh, shoot, I need it last minute, and you're not going to have it. Right? So you want to be prepared and have the credit accessible, okay? Not necessarily if you're not making money with it, right? That's the goal. But if you're not making money with it, if a tragedy happens, do you have emergency funds to cover it on a 0% credit card? Can you tell yourself that? If you can't, I'm glad you're watching this, okay? Because right here, we're trying to give you 50 to 100 points. That way you can get a credit card, high limit, and then use that credit card to make you money. Worst case, you have that credit card there so you can make moves. Or, in case of an emergency, that's fine because, Latinos use a credit card, only use it for gas, only use it for groceries, but they never tell you make money with it. Okay? Credit is not about debt. Okay? It's about access. Okay? The right credit turns opportunity into a reality. What does that mean? What does that even mean? Okay? People think credit turns you into debt. No, There's good debt and bad debt. Okay, I owe on my mortgage. I owe on my investment property. Okay, but that debt is accruing equity. Okay, if I wanted to sell an asset, I can sell it and then jump into another opportunity. Okay, so for those of you, like I said, I understand. If you're renting right now, there's an opportunity out there. Okay, to buy a duplex, triplex, or fourplex. All right, so you can start investing. Okay, you got to crawl before you walk. Okay, real powerful quote. Now, I got two examples real quick. We got Kelly, and then we got Jessica. Okay, Kelly, she saved $5,000, $5,000 in the bank. Okay, and she was looking to rent a house, and no credit, everything cash. Okay, and then you have Jessica. She's only got $1,000 in savings. She got a few credit cards, credit score 710, decent profile. Okay, who gets approved for the apartment? Kelly or Jessica? Jessica does. Why? Even though she has less in savings, the landlord can trust her because she has history. Okay, Kelly has no credit score. All right, she's seen as a risk, and she's even asked to have a cosigner or denied altogether. Okay, with credit, you don't need a cosigner. Okay, with credit, just your credit profile, and the banks. Okay, because when you're renting a house, they're going to pull your credit. Okay, so the lesson: the system sees you as a risk if you have bad credit. I don't care how you spin it, you're risky. Okay, we had a person that we met at a mastermind, had a Rolls Royce, pulls up, and he wanted to partner with us and do business. We ran his credit just to kind of see where he was at. 80 negative items. I didn't even want to touch the guy because he had so much, debt and negative. So how can I trust you if you can't trust your credit? Right? Something to think about. Okay. Next example. We got Tio Jose. Everyone got a Tio Jose out there, and his truck loan. Okay. All right. So Tio Jose has about 5,000 cash. He even sends money back home to his family. Right? Tio Jose rents. He's typical Tio. Right? Likes to drink his beers on the weekends, but for the most part, hustles hard. You can't tell that Tio nothing because he makes money. Okay? Tio Jose, like I said, wanted to buy the truck, start his own business, and then compared to a young kid walks into the dealer with credit, no hassle. Who's getting the truck loan? The young kid, right? Because maybe his parents helped him establish his credit. Tio Jose did everything right? Family, saved his money, supported his family, but because he didn't build his credit, the system didn't recognize him. Okay, lesson for our community: if you're paying rent, sending money overseas, or using cash, imagine if those help build your credit. Okay, credit isn't just about buying things; it's a key to opportunity in the United States. Would you agree? If you started your own trucking business, you can start making money, right? Most people, yeah. I mean, you believe in yourself, you can make anything happen. All right. So now I'm going to give you 3 examples. Okay. One of the examples is here. So Felipe had a 500 credit score before he met Latino Solutions. Highest credit score, like I said, highest credit card was 500. Okay. Within 6 months, he was able to get a $70,000 truck with Navy Federal and a $20K credit card. Okay, that's his picture. Beautiful kids right there. So he went from a 500 credit score to over 700, $70,000 truck, and $20K credit card in 6 months. Why? Because he followed the blueprint. Okay, number 2, Melissa. Melissa started with a 500 credit card. Okay, now she has, I think, 41,000. Now that did not come overnight. Okay, with Navy Federal, they'll give you an 8x increase every 3 months. So you can ask for an increase. Okay, as long as you use the card, pay it off. use the card, pay it off. They'll give you that limit. But you remember, they can track your spending, how you're spending. If you're just buying a chicle and then paying it off, no. Okay? If you have a $5,000 credit card, use it on things that you're going to spend anyways and then pay it off. And then that's how you can be like Melissa and get a 41,000. Or, yeah. Okay? Next one. Beautiful couple. Okay, I'm bust a little Houdini, and I'm gonna bring them out of the screen, and and then come and speak real quick for like 2 minutes. So Chris and Jazz, I know I know you guys weren't expected to talk, but you guys came, so I appreciate you. Okay. So real quick, you got Chris and Jazz. Nita Hernandez is on IG. Just came to show love and support. They didn't even know they were going to speak, but I did want to share their testimonial real quick. How has credit changed the way you see things? I mean, I know you always valued your credit, but how has getting more limits kind of changed your perspective on credit and how you're helping others?
Look, I'll share a personal story of mine real quick, and I'll let my wife see how credit has unraveled. Helped us grow. But honestly, like when I think it was 2019, I got my first credit card, and frankly, my friend was like, "Hey, bro, you gotta get a credit card," and I was like, "Nah, man," because my parents always tell me, "Hey, eso es del diablo," and I didn't have no credit, right? But he was like, "Hey, get one," and bam, I got it. And we were going through a really, really tough financial situation for a damn near years, right? And my mom was actually losing the house. There was a lot of turmoil going on, and then my dog gets sick. Well, dog, we've had her for years, and she was about 12 at that point, 12, 13 years old. And my sister took her to the vet, comes back crying. I'm like, yo, like, what happened? She passed away. She's like, no. And I'm like, well, why are you crying? She's like, well, because she's going to need surgery. And I'm like, okay, she's going to make it through. And then she's like, yeah, but we can't do it. And I told her, well, why? She said, well, I think it was like $1,700, right? The surgery. And between all four of us, grown adults, bro. My parents, I'm the youngest, so my sister's older than me. We couldn't scrape up $1,700 to go save our dog, bro. And I had just gotten a credit card, and I believe my limit was $1,900. And I told her, here. She's like, you have no money, and I'm like, I ain't got no money, but they do. Shit, go save my dog. And bro, she passed away at 18 years old, so she lived another 6 beautiful years, man. And I was like, I get it. Maybe, that might not mean a lot to people, but that dog meant a lot to us, bro. It meant a lot to me. And if I didn't have that credit card, we would have had to, we couldn't even pay to put her to sleep, bro. You feel me? So that dog was just going to suffer till a very bad death. And that was when I first saw a glimpse of like, oh man, it's important to have some saving. It's important to have a credit card. It can literally save your dog's life or somebody's life, really, if somebody, had a medical condition. But my wife can elaborate a little more on how credit has helped us now as adults, business owners, leading a team, how it's helped us grow more.
Thank you very much, Chris. What's your dog's name?
Pelusa, man.
Pelusa. Oh man, bless.
She was cute. But well, my journey with credit, my mom actually got me my first credit card. So she actually educated me on credit from the start. So that's the importance of, those of you who are parents, if you have children, educate your kids on credit. Put them early on credit, get them on credit. I got my first credit card when I was 18. I started building my credit. So I always knew there was the importance of credit. But when I met Chris, he was very closed off. And like he said, like he wasn't very open to it until a friend of ours actually got him on the credit, on that credit space. But it has helped us, to invest back into our business. Like Chris said, invest back into our team. We've been around, mentors like Santiago that has really, brought us to other people as well. And I also do want to drop something like, make sure you guys are auditing who is in your ear. Because if you're taking advice from broke people, you're going to be in that same space where they're at. So if you're in the wrong circle, it's going to keep you broke and bitter. But if you're around the right mentorship, and if you have the credit to do so, to invest in yourself, get around those people. Proximity is everything.
We need the soundboard in the back, man. And I'll finish it with this, but regarding our credit, because we knew about credit, the importance of it, but it was more to get cars, to get a house, right? But you taught us, you opened up our vision, man, from like a tunnel vision with credit to a 180.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because we didn't know you can make money off credit. What he's saying that, hey, come over here, we'll teach you how to make money off credit. It's not cap, bro. Like I didn't know, and I was like, man, how are you gonna make money off credit, bro? Like I get it. Maybe you go buy an investment or something, right? You leverage it. Of course, that's simple stuff. But when you dive deep into it, the way that you do,
Yeah.
and the mentorship that you give in your school, the matter of fact, for my wife said, hey, it's important for your kids to know about credit. His daughter has a book out there that's called
Melody's First Credit Card.
Yeah.
Melody's First Credit Card. Every parent should go buy that and give it to the kids and read it with them, because if you teach them from a young age, you're not going to have to worry about them when they turn 18 and they're going to go blow and spend all that credit card and get into debt, and everything that you worked so hard for them, now they just ruined it off the bat.
Yeah.
So definitely tap in, man. Thank you.
Thank you. And we're meta connection. Thank you for this gift too, by the way.
You're not
If
in the
you're,
metaverse,
if
where you at?
you're not in the metaverse, where you at, for real? Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Cool. So, so what I was sharing, right? Like I said, they weren't gonna speak, but they just kind of hit them off guard. But right, sometimes you just gotta roll with it. So yeah, so next, right? They got 160K in credit, and they're just getting started on the business side, and that's gonna just unlock even more doors, right? More possibilities. Okay. Now, everyone that's watching, all right, it's gonna be your turn. Okay. You're like, okay, whoa, what's going on? Yeah. I'm about to share some nuggets for you guys. Maybe some things that Chris and Jazz didn't even know. I'm about to unlock it right here. All right. Always be a student, always learn, always grow. There's opportunities everywhere, but now we're going to start. Okay. So ready? Make sure you got your pens. Jazz, man, note takers are money makers. All right. So let's go. We're going to start right now. Boom. Oh, shoot. All right. So I want to so now you guys ready? All right, let's go. Okay. Two main reasons how something can come off your credit report. The two main ones. Okay. I don't care what everybody says. Two main ones. If you're unverifiable and inaccurate. If something is inaccurate, they got to remove it from your credit report. If something's unverifiable, and we'll get to that right now, right? They have to remove it off your credit report. Those are the two main reasons. All right, next. All right, this is basics. I'm taking you guys back because you guys need this. All right, this pie chart, it's in my book, Como se dice credit, because it made me understand, and I'm going to dummy it down like a fifth grader. Like if a fifth grader is watching me right now, you're going to learn some credit stuff, and you're going to hopefully pass that on to your parents. Okay, so this is the pie chart. 35% payment history, 30% credit utilization, 15% length of history, 10% new credit, 10% credit mix. Okay? That's the pie chart. If you understand that, okay, you'll never be broke. Okay? I want to lay that down real quick. Okay? 1. The lowest credit score someone can have is 300. The highest is 850. So we just need 550 points. But where are we going to shit 550 points? Okay? That's why you're here. Okay? We need those 550 points. Okay? Right there, I broke it down. If you guys want to take a screenshot or something. Payment history, that's 192.5 points of maximum points you can get. Okay? We're going to break it down. Okay. 35%. 192.5. If you missed a late payment, guess what? You don't have 192.5. Right? If you miss a late payment, you probably have 100. You probably have 90. Okay? And that's 80 points that can cost your credit. So if you're looking at me and you're like, hey man, I just got 1 or 2 late payments. Okay? I'm gonna give you the remedy so you guys can dispute it. Okay? All right. This is a goodwill letter. A goodwill letter is just stating like, look, I had a financial hardship. I missed 1 or 2 late payments. Here's my account number. Please remove it because I'm going to buy a house, and they'll remove it. Okay. 1 or 2. If you have 1 or 2 late payments, if you have more than 1 or 2 late payments on an account, don't try this. Okay. Also, payment history, that's a negative item. Okay. That's a negative item. Some of you guys have collections or charge-offs. How can we remove that? I got it for you guys right here. So you can just take a picture and apply it. And they're like, who are we sending this to? Okay. You're sending this to the credit bureaus, Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. But keep this in mind. If you have a late payment, but it only shows on Equifax, are you going to send this letter to TransUnion and Experian? No. You're just going to send it to Equifax because they're the ones reporting the late. Not all credit cards report to all 3 credit bureaus. Keep that in mind. Okay? Next. This letter right here, and I'll give you some special news at the end. This letter has removed so many repos from accounts, collections, and charge-offs. All right? It's a cease and desist letter. Okay? Take a picture of it. Now, why am I giving you guys this free game? Well, because I want you guys to get 50 to 100 points. Okay? So you can be at least at 680 credit score, and a 680 is minimum, so you can get that gold Amex card. Okay? But to use it to your advantage. All right? So we got that. Next one. Okay? This one, 15 USC, 1681B, USC, permissible code to remove a late payment. That's the letter right there. Okay? So if you have a late payment on Capital One and you did the goodwill letter, they didn't remove it. Okay. We got another letter, right? Which is right here. And you send it to the credit bureaus and they will remove it. Okay? You sign at the bottom, you send a copy of your ID, your social, and a utility bill to prove it's you. You mail it in, certified mail, done. Literally, how much did that cost you? $10 maybe because it's certified mail, and maybe like 10 minutes of your time. Because you're copy and paste the letter. All you got to put is your address and then the account number. Okay? So that's 35% of your credit history. I'm sorry, payment history. 35%. You want to get those 192 points, right? 192.5. Okay? This is another little secret. Okay? If there's one late payment, let's say we bust our ass. Hey, bro, I'm at a 700. But this month, I forgot a late payment, and now I brought my score 80 points. Like, damn, what do I do? Okay, cool. We got the letters. Okay, send the letters. Or, best way to fix it, 11 on-time payments equal a removal of 1 late payment. What does that mean? Like, people just think negative. We remove negatives. How are you going to get a positive? That's why you have to keep paying those credit cards. Make 3 payments in 1 month. Make 3 payments in 1 month. That's 3 payments. If you have 2 other credit cards, that's 9 payments. So you can remove the score of a late payment in 2 to 3 months if you're making multiple payments. And then you're going to see, hey, bro, they gave me a credit limit increase. Yes, because you're using the card, paying it off. Using the card, paying it off. Keep that in mind. Okay, 11 payments. If I do 11 payments, I can possibly get, 80 points back on my credit. So I have to be multiple payments. All right? Next one. 30% is credit utilization. Most of you guys, I see credit reports, they have a maxed out $1,000 credit card. Maxed out. So your credit utilization is through the roof. So your credit score tanks about 100 points. You're like, oh, well, I don't have money to pay. I mean, you do, you just don't find it as a priority. Okay? I'm going to give you a gem. Okay? So the gem is, how can you fix this without spending $1,000? Okay? This is how you fix it. Okay? Go to Trade Line Supply. Trade Line Supply, you can buy a trade line where they can add the credit card and boost your score. Why? Because you're adding another credit limit. Trade line supply, that's a free one for you guys. Look at the prices on there. They're pretty affordable. Okay? So what's the game plan with that? One, I'm giving you a source so you can make money off this. Okay? You can upsell and charge other people maybe like double the price of what they're offering. Okay? And then but you're like a broker, pretty much. Okay? So you use trade line supply, but what's the goal? Ideally, what I'm giving you the goal is add the credit card. Okay? Your limit is going to go from 90% down to 10% because you added a credit card with like 10 or 20,000. Okay? Then you apply for a 0% credit card. And then you transfer that 0% credit card to the 1,000. So now you don't owe the 1,000, you're paying that high interest. All right? Let me get a fire emoji if you guys got that one. Trade line supply. Okay, trade line supply. Okay? 2, another one. Tell your mom or your grandpa to add you to their credit card. But make sure they value their credit. Don't have your mom add you to a credit card when you know she spends worse than you. That's going to hurt you. And she don't understand the statement date and the due date. Okay, everybody look at your phone, go to your app, Capital One or whatever you have. That will tell you your statement date. Okay? That statement date is the day you want to have less than 10%. Simple. If on statement date I have it less than 10%, I'm going to see my score go up. The best sweet spot is 2 to 6%. 2 to 6%, that's that juicy spot right there. Why? Because you're going to see your score be the highest it's ever been if it's at 2 to 6%. Okay? Next one. Bless you. All right. So next one. This is important, guys, for a lot of people. All right. Everybody check. You can check your Credit Karma. You can check your credit report. Most people have fair to poor on their credit. 3 years, 2 years. Okay? Fair is 3 to 6. Some of you guys don't have that, unfortunately, because you're just starting off for credit. The fastest way to get to 7 or 9, so you can get 82.5 points, is adding an authorized user. Okay? So if you go back to this, you add one with a lot of history. Okay? If you get someone with a lot of history, if a card has 10 years of history, they're going to give you 5 years because they give you half of their history. Okay? Now, you're more than likely to get closer to 82.5. Because if you have more than 9 years, that's how you get 82.5 points. So if you add your grandpa adds you to a credit card, you're getting those 82.5. If he's had a credit card for longer than, like, let's say 10, 20 years. 100%. Okay? Keep that in mind. All right. This is, we want to get 55 points. Credit mix. Okay, this is how you get, the most of the 55 points. 1, you need 2 credit cards, tier 1. Like, what's a tier 1? So tier 1s are Chase, Bank of America, okay, Wells Fargo. Those are tier 1 credit cards. Some of you guys watching, you probably don't have them. Okay, so I recommend getting 2 of those. 2 of those credit cards. Okay? Tier 1. No credit 1, no milestone. I'm not counting those. Okay, if you don't have 2 credit cards that are tier 1, you're not getting those 55 points. Okay? 2, you want 2 loans on your credit. You want a short term and a long term. Okay? You want a pledge loan for, let's say, 6 months, and then you want one for 5 years. Okay, some of you guys are like, okay, cool. What's a pledge loan? I'll just share that with you. Okay, a pledge loan is when you go to the bank and you say, hey, I'd like to do a secure loan. Sir, how much, sir? 5,000, 4,000, 1,000. Okay, cool. You put up the money, they'll lock it, put it in a savings account, and then they'll give you that same amount in your checking. If you want them to give you a check, they'll give you a check. Okay? They're making 2.25% on your money, but this is the trick. You pay it off 3 days later. And at the end of the month, it's going to give you 20 to 30 point boost just off that because you added a positive account to your credit report. So if you got real estate agents that are watching me, anybody watching me, do that to your clients and you'll see them get those 20, 30 point jump just off that. Okay? So we want 2 credit cards, tier 1, 2 loans, okay? And I put on their credit strong. Credit strong, you pay them $49 a month and they'll report a $2,500 loan on your credit and you get the money back in the end of 2 years. Okay? So that's another way. It's a savings account. You get the money back. It reports a positive account on your credit and you're golden. Okay? Next one. So next one is going to be credit mix. Okay? So I'm sorry. That's what I was sharing. No, that's what I meant already. But no subprime, credit ones, or milestone. Don't put that in the credit mix. When a bank sees your report and you got a credit one, they already know what kind of borrower you are. We don't want that on your report. If you have one, don't remove it because you're going to lose the history. Okay? So next one is new credit. Okay? We don't want to get any credit inquiries. The least amount, the better. Why? Because other banks can see how many inquiries or how many thirsty inquiries you got. So when you go to a car dealership, they'll pull your credit. You got like 15 or 20 inquiries. That's going to drop your score. That's getting you those 55 points deducted. Okay? So what do we want to do? We want to have the less inquiries possible. Less inquiries possible, you're going to maximize the 55 points. How do you maximize? How do you get credit without really increase? Number one, I just talked about it, pledge loan. A secure loan, no inquiry. Number two, credit strong, no inquiry. And number three, pre-qualify for a credit card. So that way you understand if you're going to get approved or denied, so you don't get that inquiry. If I get denied, or if I apply straight up and I get denied, that's an inquiry. But if I get denied through a pre-qualification, no inquiry. Because I didn't go straight in. Okay? And just to throw you guys a little bone out here, Christian Community Credit Union. Have you guys checked that one out? Okay. So you can try it. You guys will probably definitely get high approval. Go to Christian Community Credit Union. Okay? You can sign in as a guest. Go to cards. Okay? And then go to click one of their Visa, I think Visa Signature or Visa Rewards card. You click on that and you apply for the credit card. Okay, it's a pre-qualified. What I like about this bank, it's in San Dimas and anybody can apply. New York, Florida, California. It's no geo restricted. Okay, so it's Christian Community Credit Union. You can apply for the card. It's going to ask for your social. And then it's going to give you high chance of you getting approved or low chance, but it'll tell you pre-qualify. So if you guys are on there, I'll give you guys like 2-3 minutes so you guys can do that. Did it pop up? Oh, that's right. No, that's right.
Let me change the mood while they do that.
Yes, I'm doing it.
Were you asking about that? Or?
Yeah, I just wanted to see if.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. What do we got? Guys, let's go. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. We live.
Oh,
Have you? They know. They already know, Victor. Show them to the camera, bro. Hey guys, real quick, look at that. A few months ago, Victor wasn't getting show it to the camera here. Look at that. How long you bank with Wells Fargo?
I only deposit my check. That's it.
And they know. They mean you got good credit. All right. So just wanted to give you that Christian Community Credit Union. All right. That's one of those credit unions you can see real quick, pre-qualify, see if you get approved. Another one is the Apple credit card. You can do that one. Apple, what's another pre-approval? Navy Fed, they'll pre-qualify you. What's another one? Amex, they'll pre-qualify you to see if you pre-qualify. All right. So next one. All right, cool. So this is what I got for you guys. Okay. Real quick, in these 3 lessons that I taught you guys, 1, you got the basic understanding of credit. Okay. Number 2, you can make credit with trade line supply just by adding authorized user. You can make money off that website. Okay. And most importantly, number 3, all right, I got the surprise for you guys. Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to do for everybody watching, all right, number 1, I'm going to do a 6 months credit repair for everyone watching. Okay. Number 2, you're going to get a special accelerated processing, right? Worth $1,500. 6 months of credit repair custom letters. That's worth $2,500 with proven results. You're going to get a secret trade line website, how to make money. So that website I gave you, I got a better one. So you can make more money. Okay. You're going to get Navy Fed access. So you're watching me. You don't have Navy Fed. You're going to get Navy Fed access. Okay. You're going to get mentored by me to get a $20,000 credit card. So when people get a $20,000 credit card, they usually pay $2,500. Okay. Because that's like the referral fee. The success fee. Okay. You're going to get 1 banking relationship. What does that mean? I'm going to connect you to a personal banker that's going to give you an opportunity to get a high limit credit card. If you apply for your business by yourself, you're going to get $2,000. You're going to get $4,000, maybe even $5,000. You're not going to get $20,000, $30,000 up to $50,000. Okay. I'm going to connect you with 1 personal banker. I have many. Okay. And then 1 person that jumps on this, and I'm going to show you before, is going to get an opportunity to get $20,000, $30,000 deposited into their bank account with 1 secret method that I have. Okay. You're going to get my book, Como se dice credit. All this total, I'm bad at math, it's $13,514. Okay. $13,514. All right. But because it's my birthday, okay, you're not going to get it. All right. Crazy. You're not going to get it for $5,000. Okay. You're not going to get it for $2,997. Okay. You're not going to get it for $1,997. Okay. Most importantly, if you scan that code or go to www.latinosolutions.com right here. Okay. I want you to do this because I want you to put the code birthday in capital letters. Okay. So this is only going to be up for the next hour. So if you're watching this video, code probably doesn't work no more. Okay. After. Just for the next hour. Capital B birthday. Okay. That's the website. www.latinosolutions.com. Okay. And you're going to get, you can scan it right there. 1 second. And you're going to get all this right here. Okay. Most importantly, what I would take away, okay, I would say the $20,000 credit card. Okay. $20,000 credit card. You will get a $20,000 credit card. Okay. Okay. And we're going to repair your credit for 6 months. Okay. There's a accelerated processing that we're going to do with you. Okay. And then you're going to get a secret trade line that people have paid me over thousands of dollars for it. And I'm going to give it to you all included. Look at that. Already calling me. Okay? So I'll answer a few questions. Let me see. You're not gonna get it. Okay, cool. You scan that right there. Does it work? Does it scan? Okay, cool. When you screenshot, it takes you to the website? No, probably not. Okay. Oh shoot.
Ask your questions in the chat. We got one. Mauricio Bonilla. Can we add a trade line to the credit business?
Oof. Great question. Mauricio Bonilla, just to give you a gem, I wouldn't add a trade line. I would do a secure loan with the business side. Okay? How you get more money is if you add a shelf corporation. Shelf corporation are businesses that have been around 5-7 years, and those can cost between like 2 to 5,000, but you're getting 50 to 100,000 on the minimum on business funding. Great question, Mauricio.
So if they screenshot it and save it in their photos and they click on the QR code, it takes them to the website.
Oh, damn. That's a lot of work. I mean,
No, it just take the photo.
okay. So if you screenshot this and you save it to your photos,
Like this, look. So this is the photo.
okay.
Click on the thing, open Safari.
Oh,
takes
nice.
you straight there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool. So real quick in the chat, like I said, the code is birthday, capital, everything, birthday,
All caps.
all caps. Any other questions?
Just wanted to pick the brain. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Let's go. Thank you.
Awesome. How many people in YouTube?
Currently 29.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Drop a question, guys, on YouTube. I'm gonna be around for like the next 10-15 minutes, and then we're gonna wrap up. Like I said, I'm gonna take after the hour. The offer's not gonna be there. The code's gonna go away.
Let's see who's in the chat right now. We got Joe Salas, Amanda Fisher,
Amanda.
Guillermo, one and only Chad Man,
Oh, Chad, man, nice. Okay.
Simon, Yasmin, Guillermo,
So-
Omar,
so-
Maribel,
Well, I talk about opportunities, right?
Casas.
Great opportunity. I mean, if it passes you by, it's okay. Now, really think about this, because some of you guys are like, oh man, I want to do it, but I don't have the credit. So it's a perfect example, guys. Right? That was a lesson out of all this. Right? Have the credit accessible when the opportunities are there. Okay? Just what I gave you, you don't have to get what I just offered you. You can get the letters, okay? And literally just do it yourself. Okay? But remember, time is more valuable than money. I share that because time we can't get back. And remember, credit is better than a job. You can get a new job anytime. You get fired from McDonald's, you go to Burger King.